guys, I'm back. It's me, Miss Holzclaw. I'm glad to see you again. It's Wednesday night for me. I will be posting this when we're finished, so you will see this first thing Thursday morning. I have my Hoberback Cookie again with me here today. She is here for our story, so I know she wanted to say hello to you. In our last video, we read If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, and we talked about cause and effect. We are going to build on that today. Yesterday we talked about a cause is the reason or why something happens, and the effect is something that happens because of something else, like the word because. So some examples. Let me give you some examples pulled up here so I don't forget to tell you about them. Okay. The boat sinks. Well, you think, why did the boat sink? Well, the boat sank because there was a hole in the boat. Another example is I got wet. Why did I get wet? Because I was in the rain without an umbrella. That was the reason why I got wet. Another example is the kids were late for school. Why were the kids late? Because they missed the bus. So those are some examples. We're going to read, we're going to do some together today, and then I'm going to have you help me with some, and then I'm going to have you do some all by yourself on Seesaw. Let me get my supplies here. So we have the book If You Give a Moose a Muffin by Laura Numeroff, the same author as yesterday. But today we have a moose as our character, and we have his muffins over here on the side. Oh, Cookie's ready for her bedtime story. If you give a moose a muffin, there it is. He's tossing it out the window. He'll want some jam to go with it. So you'll bring out some of your mother's homemade blackberry jam. When he's finished eating the muffin, he'll want another and another and another. When they're all gone, he'll ask you to make some more. Boy, those muffins must be really good. You'll have to go to the store to get some muffin mix. He'll want to go with you. When he opens the door and feels how chilly it is, he'll ask to borrow a sweater. So I'm going to stop right here for just a minute. And so today I'm going to give you the effect, and we're going to come up with the cause, the because, the reason something happened. So I know Moose wanted some jam. Why did he want some jam? Well, he wanted milk because he had the muffin. So giving Moose the muffin was the cause, and Moose wanting jam was the effect. So I'm going to put that right up here. Moose wanted some jam because you gave him a muffin. Let's come down to our next example here. Okay. All of the muffins are gone. I think, why did that happen? Well, I know the muffins were gone because the moose ate them all. Or you could also think of it this way. The moose ate the muffin, so now all of the muffins are gone. The moose asked to borrow a sweater. Well, I know the moose asked to borrow a sweater because it was chilly outside. So again, if we start over here, we could say, he felt how chilly it was, so the moose asked to borrow a sweater. So those were the examples I did for you. I'm going to put this down and I'm going to continue reading our book. When he puts the sweater on, he'll notice one of the buttons is loose. He'll ask for a needle and thread. He'll start sewing. The button will remind him of the puppets his grandmother used to make. The word here we have remind. Remind is when you remember or think of something else. So I'm going to give you a few examples of the word remind. Let me get my list here so I don't forget any. A grocery list helps to remind me of things I need to buy when I'm shopping at the store. Or I might say, I like seeing tulips at the store because it reminds me of spring, even when it is not spring outside. Or I could use the word remind like this. Remind me how to do my homework because sometimes I forget. So remind is when you remember or think of something else. Oh, he's starting to sew up that button. So he'll ask for some old socks. Oh, I remember they were talking about the puppets. He'll make sock puppets. When they're done, he'll want to put on a puppet show. Ooh, that sounds like something fun to maybe do during the learning at home day. Some of you might want to make a puppet show. He'll need some cardboard and paints. This is art supplies. Then he'll ask you to help make the scenery. Ooh, that's kind of like the background for his puppet show. When the scenery is finished, he'll get behind the couch, but his antlers will stick out. Uh-oh, he's not being very sneaky, is he? So he'll ask for something to cover them up. You'll bring him a sheet from your bed. Okay, I'm going to stop right here. And we're going to get to our next effect from the book. Okay. So the moose was sewing. Do you remember why the moose was sewing? I'll give you a minute to think about it. Yep, you're right. He noticed a loose button on the sweater. So I could say he noticed a loose button on the sweater, so the moose was sewing. Or I can go kind of backward. The moose was sewing because he noticed a loose button on the sweater. And I don't think you can hear this right now, but Miss Holtzclaw can. My kitty cat's snoring very, very quietly next to me. I guess I shouldn't talk too loud so I don't wake her up. Okay, our next one. He was making scenery. Why was he making scenery? Think about it for a minute. Yes, he wanted to put on a puppet show. And our last one here. You bring the moose a sheet from your bed. Why did you bring the moose a sheet from your bed? Yes, he wanted to cover up those antlers that were peeking up from behind the couch. Okay, we're going to stop right here so I can finish reading you the story. And I guess I'll try to read it to Cookie even though she's sound asleep right here with me. You'll bring him a sheet from your bed. When he sees the sheet, he'll remember he wants to be a ghost for Halloween. He'll try it on and shout, "Boo!" It'll scare him so much, he'll knock over the paints. scared Cookie when I shouted boo. So he'll use the sheet to clean up the mess. Then he'll ask for some soap to wash it out. He'll probably want to hang the sheet up to dry. He'll go outside to put it on the clothesline. When he's out in the yard, he'll see your mother's blackberry bushes. Seeing the blackberries will remind him of her jam. He'll probably ask you for some. And chances are, if you give him the jam, he'll want a muffin to go with it. So I hope you enjoyed that story. If you give a moose a muffin, since I read it, I am going to include the AR quiz. If you'd like to get some points, you can take your quiz on that. What your job is going to be, I'm going to put this in Seesaw for you. All your assignments I've got in Google Classroom, and then you can hyperlink. Hyperlinks are included, so you can just click on those and go directly to the activity. So your job is going to be to find the cause for each of these effects. The moose knocked over the paints. Well, why did that happen? Because, and that's what you're going to fill in here. Okay. The next one, the moose washed the sheets. Why did that happen? Because, I'm going to put that here. The moose was reminded of jam. So, why did that happen? And that will go in that last block. Okay, I do have some shout outs. For Success Maker, these friends completed Miss Holsclaw getting tongue-tied again. Success Maker either yesterday or today, the 17th or the 18th, because I'm filming on the evening of the 18th. Jocelyn, Anaya, Mason King, Hunter, Hadley, Mia, Morgan, Abby, Ellie, Jameson, Peyton, and Jasper. Way to go, guys. I'm proud of you for working hard on that. And these friends have taken an AR quiz either yesterday or today, the 17th or the 18th. Keep in mind, I'm filming this on Wednesday night. It'll be posted for Thursday morning. Jocelyn, Abby, Morgan, Ellie, Molly, Peyton, Hadley, and Mia. Way to go, guys. And your vocabulary videos are posted, and the next word up is splatter. I want you to comment underneath the video, and I want you to tell me something that might splatter. I want you to practice writing in a complete sentence, okay? I love hearing from you all. It's the next best thing since I can't see you. And I'm going to get my other helper to show you. She's been over here sound asleep in her little pillow. And here is Tabby. Sometimes I call her Twinkie because she looks like a Twinkie. She's orange and she has her little cream filling in the middle. But she's a good girl too. So she wanted to say hi. And I guess I'll put her back on her pillow so she can take another little nap, continue her nap. So anyways, remember to leave me a comment down below. I am excited to hear from you, and I'll be in touch soon. I love you. Bye-bye.